I got you going out my mind. My heart is racing all the time.
What? What are you going on about? The fuck are you going on about? What the fuck are you going on about? Shareable link. Boom.
We streaming at the same time.
Ah, lol. Let me go dislike your stream.
Thought we talked about this. I have custody this week.
Elden Ring? Bruh. Elden Ring. Nobody's playing that dead game. Nobody's playing Elden Ring, bruh. Nobody is playing Elden Ring, G. Pack it up. They added new haircuts.
It's
Mullets.
the new one, can't.
They didn't even add, they didn't even, yeah, nobody's playing the new one, bro. They didn't even add, options for mustache and goatee yet, so.
It's Night Rain dum dum.
Yeah, Night Rain. Nobody's playing that dead game. But that's the new.
Fuzzy.
There's like a few new, what do you call it? Mullets. They're all basically just like this one here's a new one, I think. There's this one, which is like a longer one. I think there was only 3 though. I could only see 3. Oh, 4, because that's new. That one's actually pretty cool. That's like that Ethan. It's like an Ethan Strange kind of haircut.
New haircuts. That's all, man. That's a dead game.
Yeah, that's all. Besides some gameplay updates. What's up, bunnies? How you doing, bro?
Also, I was singing that Kodak song.
Fair. I didn't take notice.
Why that look good on my guy?
I better, I low-key better go change my my guy to the Ethan Strange style one.
I
Bop,
got
bop,
you
bop.
going out my mind. Why is it echoing? Yardos.
Is it echoing? Hold on, let me turn my mic down then. The headset down.
Also,
Try it
there
now.
is a big echo.
Try it now. How is it now?
Bad.
I'm not sure why it's echoing. I did notice that with before with my
Good.
things. Hold on, let me turn this up.
That's better. That bad sent after you
Is that
asked
better?
if it was better.
That bad sent after you asked it was better. Huh? What is brother talking about? What is blood talking about?
Bro is live early.
Um, yeah, 'cause there's no footy tonight. No football tonight, so thought I'd go early. Why the oh, that's why. Oh, shit. Yeah, no footy
Dream.
tonight, so thought I'd
Would
go a
not
little bit
mind
early.
fade on my character.
Yeah, probably gonna rock this. That's that Ethan Strange. That's that Ethan Strange. Still no option. That freaking give me fucking mustache combo. Mustache fucking goatee. I wrote a ticket about it. I wrote a ticket about the mustache goatee combo, giving us some different options for mullets, and also giving us the option to see jerseys when we click on custom teams, because you cannot see those for some fucking reason. So I asked them to update that and then also fix the so like as you see, you go in here, you can't see the option to view kits. So I asked them to implement that. Why the fuck does it say that? That oh, it was just a bug. Um, so hopefully we get an update to that so we can see kits. And I also asked them to fucking finally fix this thing. It's my third ticket about them fixing the goddamn logo creator. Third ticket, asking them to fucking fix it. They won't fix it because they're idiots. But in saying that, here is one of the new
They
Indigenous
don't
kits
give
that
two
we made.
fucks, bro.
Yeah, they don't. Here's one of the new jerseys I made for the crabs, obviously, mud crabs. Pretty nice. Wombats.
Woo
There,
wow very I see.
there's the wombats. Very nice. So all their kits are done. Was it? No. I think no, I didn't make another one. All right, so I've only made two. I think Pacifica Krakens and those guys are the only ones that need Indigenous jerseys. So we might make another Indigenous design right now. But some gameplay updates that they have added was a better. The grubbers have more distance. The grubbers are a lot better now. You can actually score tries off of grubbers that can go into the in goal without you being super close to the try line. So I'll show you what it looks like.
I bet they only reply to the popular RL 26 streamers like Winston and MR Luke.
Yeah, probably. Like those two have bigger platforms than me, but they don't stream more than me. That's for damn sure.
Winston glazes this game too much.
All right, I'll show you the new grubber. See how much it like power it has behind it. Like that's it now. It can actually roll quite a significant way, which I think is a really good change. I think the grubbers have needed to be changed for quite some time now. You still can't really aim where you want it to go, which I think hinders it a little bit. But if I wanted to aim it to the left, I can do that. Aim it a little bit. That's it, directly in front, and then soccer ball in it. But I think that's the only change to kicking. All the other kicking feels basically the same. Yeah, I think all the rest of the other kicking is the same. Obviously, they have the referees in the game, so the game is starting to, I guess, present itself like a rugby league game a little bit better. But that's basically it. I did see there were some career mode changes. I'm not quite sure exactly what they are though. Um, it was like a rookie thing. Yeah, we'll just do that. Yeah, I guess I'll just use you for now. It was challenges, so maybe that's it there. Or objectives. Transfer place. No, that's all the same,
You
I
can
think.
play with Australia and QLD, or NSW, so you don't have to wait to get picked.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What's up? No. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, I probably don't really care too much about that, if I'm being honest. Let's quickly go check the logo creator, logo community, see if there's anything cool that's been uploaded. Nothing. Jamaica, nice. Jamaica be crazy.
I changed my name on Discord.
Let me turn this down a little bit. Nice, bro. What the fuck? Mr. Scalp. The fuck is that? Why is it somebody's hairline, Mr. Scalp? What the fuck is that? Interesting. Hey, that's mine. Oh, wait, I uploaded it. Okay.
How many jerseys you got left?
5, I want to say. Off the top of my head, I want to say 5.
Are you gonna watch footy tomorrow?
No, definitely not. Definitely not. Yeah, I want to say 5. We got Deathstroke to do.
What about Sunday?
No. We got 1 there.
Hi, how are you in good homie?
I'm doing good, Wade. 2. Okay, so we have 3. We got 3 jerseys to do. Indigenous, which we're going to do now. We're going to crack out.
Your team is playing on Sunday.
Oh, is it? I didn't know. We're going to crack out. Wait, I'll show you your Indigenous. I did this.
You're not watching Bronx Sunday.
I was being sarcastic. Of course, I'm watching football. There's the Wombats Indigenous design. Also, the Wombats now have all their players. They have, their young guns. Let me turn that to the side so I can see.
It looks good, homie.
So, one of the new players is this guy, Peter Perry, who was a player in the KSBC. KSBC player there. KSBC player there. Same for here. Here. So, got all your players in now. And then this was the mud crabs that I did the other night as well. Okay. Let's make this.
That's good, we have some youngsters.
Yes, sir.
See Tino staying with Australia.
Yeah, he said that a while ago now. Okay, we'll just do that. I reckon we go for an all orange.
Welcome, balls.
Huh?
He confirmed last week, I think.
Yeah, but he said when Payne Haas came out that he was going to play for Samoa, he was asked if swapped ship, and he said, if I'm picked for Australia, I'll play for Australia, which basically confirms, yeah, I'm playing for Australia, because there's no way I'm not getting picked for Australia.
Someone joined your group on Discord and their name is Balls.
Oh, okay. Fair. I didn't know that. Alright, let's try and get a fucking... Try and get a, what do you call it here? And then we'll make Indigenous design.
Tino said he has unfinished business. BC last time he played for Oz, Kiwis flogged us.
Fair. Fuck's sake, man. Give me my cursor. Here we go.
And he wants win in the Ashes.
Nice. There was an Ashes game type that was added too to custom.
Sally Santa is live, just telling you.
I know he was just in here. I know he's live.
His name is Sally, not Salty.
Fair enough. Fair enough, mate. Fair enough. Fair enough. Fucking you're crazy. Ah. I'm very yawny. Okay, so we'll go the orange and yellow. We'll probably move this to the bottom here. Let me think.
Well.
Well. Make this a little bit smaller. We'll copy and paste this to the
I'm
other
doing
side.
Cup career mode way better than doing NRL career mode.
There. Bam. Oh, shut up, Tom Holland. Voltage, rock and roll.
Coaching the Burley Bears.
Let's go. Up the Burley Bears.
R.I.P. Tom Holland.
R.I.P. Tom Holland. Yeah, he's Thomas Hollander now. He's American. Rip. Bruh. It's crazy that Union players can just fuck off, go play a World Cup, then come back.
I signed Billy Walters' brother by accident, didn't realize he had two brothers.
I didn't know you had two brothers either. Hi. Voltage. Hi. Voltage. Rock and roll.
That's right, Marky Mark.
That's right, Marky Mark. Yeah, he wants to go play. He wants to go and play the what do you call it? Rugby World Cup. But
He's got a merch NGL might have get some when comes out.
I don't I don't like the fact that players can just constantly, well, not players, but you know, he wants to go play a World Cup, so he's going to go and play a World Cup, and then he's most probably going to come back straight into this Rooster side. That kind of annoys me. The same thing will probably happen with Manu and Suoli'i, if
His
we're
other
being
brother
honest.
named Harry Walters.
Oh, nice. Okay. And you know that the NRL will happily take them back because of the kind of spectacle they can do. Like they're really talented players, but like what's going to happen the next World Cup comes around? Are they going to not sign again and go and play another World Cup? Like that kind of rubs me the wrong way. Like players shouldn't dictate when they get contracts.
There should be rule on that.
Well, apparently there was, but you know, the Roosters, they will they will take them all three of them back. I reckon. By the time this World Cup rolls around and is done and dusted, all three of them will be looking to come back, and all three of them will end up back at the Roosters, which you know we'll just have to accept. I said it when Suoli and Moses left that they'll be back at the Roosters as soon as as soon as they're ready to come back. It's basically just another way of just offloading players so you can keep your cap, nice and tidy. Uh, uh, we don't want to we don't want him to end up at another NRL side. Let's give him permission to go play
Maybe
Union.
Joey Manu.
Very smart.
I thought Manu was doing Japanese rugby league or French rugby league.
No, he's playing Japanese rugby. I'm pretty sure. Like I think he's playing Union, not league. Okay. High voltage rock and roll. God, I can't wait for footy this weekend.
Man, NRL got get that rich cockhead out the Rooster side. It's fucked how much money they have.
I mean, every club is run by a rich cockhead, though. Every club has a rich cockhead. That's like that's what the uh, the other incentives for players to join a certain club are. You know, they get certain benefits just because they're owned, like the Laundry family, like major sponsor of the Bulldogs. You don't think those players will be getting benefits? Big name as well. Same for the Broncos. It'd be big incentives for players to come over. You know, we can fucking basically get you any fucking car you want because so many car brands or car dealerships here in Brisbane would want to be
They got that
under
old
that
work
umbrella.
out there.
They'd want to be under the umbrella of Brisbane Broncos. So, oh yeah, could you give Payne Haas another car for us, please? Give him a new car or give his uncle a new car? Oh, you can. Cheers, bro. We'll make sure we'll do a post on Instagram for you. Like it's all those small things. Like every club has it. Those guys are just the ones that they put those deals in place. Like Nick Politis, he'll put a lot of deals in place. Oh, you want a nice Bondi condo? Yeah, fuck yeah, come over here then. Oh, Tedesco, man, look, you've been so great to the club. Can you take a little bit of unders for a couple of years? Don't worry, we'll give you a yacht. Don't
Listen,
worry, you can
Broncos
have a look.
don't need someone to buy them to make them good.
No, I mean, to be fair, to be fair, a couple of years ago we were looking pretty awful, and then all of a sudden we've got a really good squad. I wouldn't say at least Broncos because before there was even a salary cap, we were way over the salary cap. Like, let's fucking be honest. And we've got a lot of underhand deals. Every club has them. Not every club is clean. There's just other clubs that do it better. Broncos being one of them.
BC in 2021 we doubled our membership, beating everyone else.
Yeah, but we do that every week, every year. Like membership money isn't keeping the club afloat. Just because we have a big membership base doesn't mean you know that's what draws players in. Like think of Reese for example. What kind of incentives did they give
Bulldogs
Reese?
were over the salary cap in 2002.
Yeah, plenty of teams have been over the salary cap, Wade. Even teams that are just like the under table deals. Like Melbourne, that was Melbourne's whole thing. It was the under table deals to keep players at their club. And Broncos do it. Bulldogs definitely do it. Um, fucking Broncos and Bulldogs definitely do it. Roosters for sure do it. There's no way Roosters don't do it. Who was it? I don't know if this was a joke or not, but somebody was offered a fucking restaurant.
I sent you a video of history on the Brisbane Broncos goes for like 15 minutes.
Uh, let me have a look. Like I know that. Like I know we were over the salary cap in the 90s. That's when there wasn't a salary cap. Like our whole team were full of Queenslanders. Like
Cops offered Tino a pub.
the Tino, that's what it was. The whole, uh, the whole, the whole side at the time. We had nothing but fucking rep players. Like, how are you under the cap and have a full club of rep players or a full 17? There's no way you're under the cap. There's no fucking way. Give me my fucking cursor. Sheesh.
Broncos were good in the 90s, that is for sure.
Yeah, I wonder why we were so good. Like, there's no way we weren't. Like, all the players would have been getting under the table deals. Every single one of them. Oh, this video has popped up on my YouTube channel for a while. It just annoys me. The thumbnail annoys me.
I just resent it to you.
Thumbnail
It's a
pisses
pretty
me off.
good watch.
Yeah, it's alright so far. Fucking bastard. The Lions were called the Bears. That's pretty cool. Okay. Trying to think what I want to do here.
You should create the Dragons 2021 Anzac jersey.
What's up, Fatty? Fatty? How do you say your name, bro? 2021. Let me see. I'm not really, well, since I basically only have 2 or 3 jerseys to do left, I could probably get some time soon. But I'm not really looking to do NRL stuff. World Press. Let's have a look. Clubs. Why that jersey specifically? Where's St. George? There it is. No, that's St. George. St. George Illawarra. 2021. What's that? Oh yeah, I see. Oh yeah, it's just a silhouette with some camo and a poppy. That's not too bad. It's kind of clean. Very nice. Yeah, why that jersey specifically? Yeah, no, I don't like that. I do like the central. I do like this. This looks kind of cool. May change all of these to white, and then put some yellow in them. We'll see what yellow looks like in there, just to match the team colours. Okay. Yeah, Henjack and then Griffin. Henjack wasn't too bad of a coach.
I remember Ivan Henjak.
Yeah, he wasn't that bad of a coach. Got us to finals. Just couldn't win it.
Was Griffin even good at Brisbane?
Yeah, Griffin wasn't too bad. He also got us to finals games. He wasn't terrible. It's just that Broncos in those earlier days, they were always like one step behind teams. You know what I mean? Where our prowess just just dropped kind of thing. Where there were
Match
things
was
that we
rated throughout
lacked,
NGL.
things that we just lacked were heart, discipline, want, desire, those things. We're slowly building up to have those types of things again, but we're just, I don't know, we're lacking something, and I'm not sure what that lack is. Like we should be realistically, we should be a top 4 team every year. Like we have a top 4 squad. But when you have a team um, that is controlled by, great halves, you don't really need to coach them that much. You don't need to be, a super coach. But when you're purely trying to develop halves, that's when you have to become that super coach. You know what I mean? Like, look at Melbourne.
What fuked Broncos was we kept bringing back Wayne Bennett and he kept leaving after 3 or 4 years. That's why I don't want Wayne back at Brisbane.
Brisbane.
You guys have the speed.
Wayne will never come back to Brisbane. Wayne will probably end his career at South Sydney.
Could keep match. He's doing good so far.
Yeah, but it's a superstar team. But in saying Madge has done good, he was supposed to bring a defensive hardness to us. And there's so many teams that blew us away this year. Melbourne flogged us. Now granted we did have injuries in that game, but Magic round, Panthers fucking flogged us. Lost to Parramatta. Lost to the Dragons. I think earlier in the year, did we lose to Dolphins? I'm not sure, but we lost a lot of games we shouldn't have fucking lost this year. I don't care who was out there on the field. We shouldn't be losing those types of games. We lost way too many games. We shouldn't even be in the four. Like, the only reason we're in the
I
four,
don't know what is going on.
the only reason we're in the four is because the Warriors lost their star halfback. If Warriors didn't lose their star halfback and Mitch Barnett, we wouldn't be in the four right now. Like, we got lucky, man. We got really lucky. Now, granted, I am happy that we're in the four, but we got fucking very lucky that we ended up in the four. Like, Madge was brought over to give us a hard edge. We did see it a bit, but like like I said last week or the week before, in a finals game, we shouldn't have 28 points put on us. Yes, we won the game, but we still had 28 points put on us. That's fucking scary. And look at what Panthers just did to Bulldogs. Like, we have got to jump to another level defensively this week. And you know, if this is where I want to see that defensive edge. This, like, if I am to believe,
Demolished.
if I am to believe that Madge has done his job and given these boys a defensive edge, this is the week I want to see it.
We beat Dolphins twice. Broncos didn't have us for 9 weeks, and injured for most of year. Hunt was out with hammies,
Yeah, but
fractured forearm.
that doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. The whole thing about building a 30-man squad is that anybody that takes the position of anybody in the starting should be able to fill that role in and do their job. Do the job and replace the guy. Why do you think Panthers are so good? Why do you think Melbourne are so good? Because they have those guys come up and they just fill in that role and it's like nothing changed. That's what we lack. We don't have that. One person gets taken out of the club, taken out of the start, and we go to shit. Like,
They always do their job. We need defensive coach. We have too many attacking coaches. NGL.
Matt Ballin is our defensive coach. Matt Ballin is our defensive coach.
Just lucky we know how to score points.
Not against those big sides, though. Couldn't score points against fucking Panthers. We struggled. There's a few times this year where we struggled to even score more than 10 points. Like, we're just lucky that that Tony Staggs has
Matt
found
Varron
some.
was a good player. He
Yeah,
used
he
to
was.
play for Manly.
Yeah, he was very unlucky to be behind Cam Smith. I reckon he would have been an Origin player. That's for sure. Yeah, we're very lucky that Staggs has found some very rare form of being one of the best defensive centers in the game. We are very lucky. Josiah Karapani is a fairly decent defensive player himself. Like yeah, we there's man like there's a lot of holes in that Broncos side. There's a lot of tries that can be scored in the middle. There's a lot of tries that can be scored on the edge, and Panthers can score tries anywhere. Panthers can score tries literally anywhere. Go have a look at all the games where, like just go have a look at all of our games. You'll notice a lot of tries get scored off of grubbers. A lot of tries get
Just
scored
hope
off of.
Grant Anderson knows how to defend. Next year Mariner defending pretty well now.
Yeah, Mariner's doing well. He saved us in that Canberra game, bro. If he didn't intercept that try in extra time, we would have lost. Now, rugby league is made up of moments, and that was a moment. So, I'm glad Mariner got that moment. What was I saying? Yeah, a lot of our tries that are scored against us
What I
through,
noticed they score off bomb kicks.
yeah, bomb kicks, grubbers, um, off of just sliding defense. Like the Broncos'
Other
defense will
teams.
slide, and then boom, cut back through the grain. They've scored because of our sliding defense. So we
Hi
need it.
so ficking nervous for Gamtonero. Oi don't throw your computer at my car.
What? You know what I mean? Like our sliding defense can be a problem for us. Like Kyle Weeks, that try Kyle Weeks scored, his first try, bro. He just cut back in the grain and was just able to score. A lot of times, Walshy can be out of position, whether it's because he's made a tackle and now he's sitting at marker or sitting on the line at marker, and then a quick spread to the left or quick spread to the right, and Walshy's nowhere to be found. Like, there's so many ways to beat the Broncos. It's you know scary.
We need someone like Herbie Farnworth in the other centres.
Uh, we need just more workers, man. Because sometimes the boys get tired. Like one of my main criticisms over the past couple of years is it looks like the Broncos don't like playing anywhere besides Suncorp. Like go have a look at that slump that we had throughout the year, and you'll notice a lot of those games are away from home, and it just doesn't look like we try away from home because we don't have, um, we don't feed off the crowd because the crowd's not there. We don't have that 40 to 30,000, um, you know, crowd that's willing the boys home. So when we travel, it's like they don't want to play there because there's hardly anybody there. There's so many problems with the club. That's why it's easy for teams to ambush us at home. They feed off the energy of the crowd so much that when we don't have that,
Crowds lift
we
Brisbane.
just
Just hope next year we work on defence.
we need to work on defense and also not getting complacent in attack. Um, there's times where we're attacking, constant sets, and we're playing too much pretty ball when we're not playing, um, like grinding style of football. That's what I was hoping I would see, like a grinding style of football. Now we have shown in patches this year that we can play that style of footy, but we haven't shown it in the games that I want us to show. You know what I mean? Now we did that against Melbourne, but Melbourne lost Hughes. That's a big loss for Melbourne. They had Wishart there, who also scored a try against us, or set up a try against us. I'm pretty sure, which was a dummy run through a gap.
What
Pappenhausen
pisses
in
me off,
support.
Broncos have them in their end, and then they give penalties on fifth and last.
That's That's a tactic, I'm pretty sure.
Do not talk shit about
Uh,
Melbourne
not
RJK.
not a tactic. I thought when you said in their end, I thought you meant in our end.
Just
Yeah, that
kidding.
that that does annoy me. But that's a discipline problem. Like, you hardly see Panthers giving those types of discipline penalties away. Like, I'm hoping we're very disciplined this week, man. We have to be. We've got to be disciplined and we've got to be clean. We got to, you know, we don't. We've got to try not to worry about entertaining the crowd and just win the game. Like, play what's in front of you, but also try to not get sucked into the mindset of, oh, we're playing some pretty boring footy. Who gives a fuck, man? Just win the game. That's what I like about what do they call them? Cronulla. Like, people say they play a boring style of footy, but it fucking works. It
We
wins
must
them
stop
games.
Cleary.
It wins them games. Yeah, you got to take time away from Cleary, but you also need to stop Isaiah Yo from getting offloads away. You need to stop Isaiah Papali'i from getting offloads away. You need to stop Mitch Kenny because he can be very deceptive as well. That try that the bloke in the headgear scored last week, Cleary got tackled, so he was out for the fifth play option, right? And they were inside Bulldogs territory. Mitch Kenny just takes 2 steps out of dummy half, puts a grubber in, and that bloke scores a try. Like, those are the things that you need to stop. Those are they like I said, they have strike everywhere. They can score anywhere. And when you've got players that are creative like that, you second guess them. So the next option that Kenny can take is take a step out. Players will drop back expecting a grubber, and then he can just pass it, turn it
I
on the
said
inside or
Cleary.
something. It wasn't Papali'i that scored the try. It was a white guy. I think it was Henry. Liam Henry, I think his name was. But yeah, Melbourne,
Scott Sorensen.
Penrith have a lot of. I don't think it was Scarnson. Penrith have a lot of options, man, and that's what scares me. Um, a lot of weaknesses that they can exploit in our side, which hopefully they cannot do that this week. I'll tell you who the player's name was. Yeah, Liam Henry. Liam Henry was the player's name.
I've noticed Hunt pretty good in defense NGL.
Yeah, because he played hooker. Both Hunt and Billy Walters were like they were the best um, defensive halves in the comp by by a fucking mile because they're both hookers. Well, Hunt obviously a hooker only by recency. Like, obviously he's a half, but he's been playing hooker for what 6-7 years now. And yeah, the kind of worries me a little bit because that doesn't like not weak it weakens our edge just by a little bit. We won't have Billy Walters. We won't have Billy Walters, Ricky, Mariner. You know what I
At
mean, on
least
one
Toby
side,
can defend, so that's good.
and you
I'm
won't have
playing the PlayStation and playing Rugby League 26.
nice. You won't have Hunt, Stags, and Piakura on the same edge. You know what I mean? Like, it won't be as defensively sound our edges. as it has been in the last couple of weeks, which worries me a lot. Worries me quite a lot. But I have faith in the boys, no matter how much I talk about our weaknesses, because I think as a rugby league fan, you can't just look at your team with rose tinted glasses and just think everything is good. You know, we've got no problems just because it's our team. Like you got to recognize the strengths and weaknesses of our side. And you know we can fade out of
Ezra off the
competitions a
bench
lot.
got to put some spark in that team.
Yeah, we'll obviously have once Pakes goes off for his stint, Hunty will slot into 9, and then Ezra will slot into 6. Just wondering how they're going to use him. He's either not going to be used or he will be used. I'm not quite sure how he's going to be used. Like I suppose Hunt will be there to get the sting out of the comp. You know, he'll be because Hunt can handle himself, and then once the sting's gone, all the boys are kind of tight. Not all the boys, but you know that Panthers forward pack is starting to tire down a little bit. Man will get introduced.
No Patty gonna kill us lest Reynolds can place kick. I would be kicking to Edwards. TMRW Sharks vs Storm.
Yeah, it's gonna be a fun game, that game. Yeah, Eamon kicks towards Edwards. Edwards has found some really good, well, not really good form, but Edwards has kind of found some decent enough form recently. So I don't know if a lot of kicks will worry him as much as they have in the regular season, but we'll see.
Is me or he looks scared to run this year?
Um, I'm not sure. He could be holding something, maybe. Maybe he's been told not to run as much. You know, there's all sorts of things that could be going on in the background. Never know. I don't think he's had any major concussions, so not sure if like that's a that's an issue. Like I can't remember if he's had any major concussions or anything. Um, yeah, I'm not sure. Hmm. Fuck's sake, this game, man. This
Them
game.
Longhorns look sick.
Can't believe the game's been out for like almost 3 months and this is still an issue. Bloody hell. Here we go. bright sunny day. Yeah, I'm very optimistic. We're gonna clear that. Mm. Ba ba ba.
I checked the Wollongong Wombats. I don't have the indigenous jersey here.
Okay. That's fucking annoying, bro. Did you download the new version? Because I updated the new version. If you didn't get the updated version, then go download the updated version. Oh shit. Oh shit. Okay. I kind of want to get rid of this white outline. And I kind of want to change all of this to like a light orange and see if I can try and get this to be subtle enough on the jersey but stand out enough. Okay, we do we might change that to a little bit of a darker, and we'll do all of these as a darker orange, and then do the outline as a darker orange as well, and just see what this looks like. Hopefully it stands out on the kit enough to give it that subtlety, because I feel like that could be cool. The big run dog is crazy. It's not very subtle. Um, let me just try something here.
Cooking some food.
Nice. Hopefully you cook something nice for yourself. Hmm. Hmm. Let's change. Hmm. Fuck's sake, bro. Stop doing that. Stop bloody doing that, game. So annoying. Fuck's sake. Fuck's sake. Fuck's sake. Cool. We won't do that. Okay. Let's try one. Give me a second. Don't mind these funky looking toes. It's just hard to work at this scale.
You've got me for 11 minutes saluting face.
Let's go. 11 minutes. How you doing?
I downloaded again, I got all the jerseys.
Okay, cool. Thank you, Wade. Okay, so I just want to make these and just see what these look like. So it'll obviously be over. See how these look.
They just released a Wolverine game. Trailer couple days ago, looks fire NGL.
I'll have to have a look. Been waiting to see the trailer for that. Seen the leaked gameplay. Like from early build, it looks pretty fun. Does look a lot just like the Marvels, like the Insomniac Spider-Man though, which kind of, yeah, it's a game that's made by Insomniac, so obviously it's gonna look like a game that's made by Insomniac, but I feel like that could be a little bit more of a detriment than anything else. But I'll have a look in a sec. The fuck? Why is that like that? That break. Alright, let's have a look. Wolverine. Insomniac's Wolverine. Insomniac Wolverine. Here we go. 8 hours ago. You said a couple days ago. This is 8 hours. 8 hours is not a couple days. Ooh, voice actor sounds sick. Oh shit. Hold on. I accidentally tapped out. Hold on. Let me take my other headset muff off so I can actually hear a little bit. Suit looks sick. Was that Sabretooth? Who was that? The voice sounds sick. It's gonna be R as well, which is sick as fuck, man. Look at that. He's very much modelled after Hugh Jackman, and the voice as well, and the not like the growls and shit as well. Sounds sick. Sounds like Hugh Jackman. That's awesome. Marvel games. Sort of has a little bit of Joel from The Last of Us as well. Fucking Jesus.
Wait, so what jerseys are you making now / today?
Just finishing off the Indigenous jerseys, which is just the last one that I have to do, which is the Longhorns. Fuck, oh my god, this shit looks off its head, cunt. Fucking Jesus. Fuck me dead. Ooh, Mystique. Suit looks sick, man. Fuck, that looks killer, bro. Ooh, massive sentinel there. Well, not
Looks good
sentinel, but
NGL.
what do you call it? What do I think it's called a sentinel. Yeah, it does look sick. Looks really sick. Looks very visceral. Looks very, very visceral. Okay. Hmm. We made this. Well, I made this the other night. AJ is still here. So there's my mud crabs. Very simple.
Kinda waiting for new Batman trailer for the new game coming out soon.
Yeah, that's probably quite a while off though. I reckon it is. And then there's the wombats. Like from my understanding, if it's a new Arkham game, it's only just gone kind of into development. Madripoor, yeah. Which is pretty sick.
I saw Carrie Foundation as I thought you redid elephants.
Um,
That is my boy's homie.
no, no. Just uploaded that. Okay. Fucking hell, bro. Shit looks insane. That's kind of cool. Ah, okay. Pretty sure Logan's Canadian in the comics, right?
NGL Marvel and DC only depending on Batman Spider. Man for games want something new. Wolverine looks sick. I would not mind a Superman game.
Yeah, but like the problems with see another problem with this game as well is you basically can't kill Wolverine because of his like how quick his what do you call it his healing mutation is. But you know with Superman how like power scaling is a thing that you've got to, especially for video games, you got to try to work in level not level progression but character progression with strength and different abilities and stuff like that. So I suppose doing like a year one origin story for a Superman in a video game could work. But with a Superman game, you'd have to have him fighting beings of the same power. So you'd probably have to fight Zod, have to fight maybe even Brainiac. But with the Justice League game doing Brainiac recently, they probably wouldn't do that. Bizarro maybe, but I could see Bizarro being a mid tier kind of boss battle or something in a Superman video.
Approvals on Red Sun as well, or year one so like Zod Brainiac or Doomsday.
Yeah, I suppose you could do that, but um, there'd be a lot of people that would just want a Superman game where you're just super powerful. All you do is just fly around, sort of like a Marvel Spider-Man style. Like I think every superhero game that wants to go open world needs to follow the Marvel Spider-Man, Insomniac Spider-Man open world. What do you call it? They need to do that kind of model. That was super fun. Exploration felt great. You know, you could traverse so crazy. Like the processing power you would need to be Superman, because Superman he can sprint super fast, he can fly super fast. So you'd have to have a pretty powerful system to do that. Like maybe there is a Superman game in development right now, we just don't know about it. But yeah, it's that power scaling. Like you want to feel, like a like Superman, but you also want to play the game and level up.
It'd be boring Superman game if don't have challenges, open world where you can go into space, go planets with Red Sun.
Yeah, but see, that's what I mean. Like you'd have if they wanted to do that, you'd have to have I'm not sure if the PlayStation would be able to do that. Have an open world game where you can move super fast, you're super powerful, you can travel outside of, our atmosphere, which you'd have to render that and then get rid of the Earth rendering like super quick because of how quick he moves. Like that would be damn near impossible, I would believe, to make. If they, and that's another thing, right? Like Superman can move so quickly that he could literally go anywhere in the world. Having it placed in one area, which makes sense, obviously, but having it placed in one area would feel like a limitation because you're Superman. You can go anywhere. Like in a video game, you're only limited to one area. Like it kind of feels like it would be a bit of a, you know, like it feels like that should be an option, especially in a video game. But obviously, it can't be an option. Like I'm sure there's I'm
Or you
sh-
could based off a James Gunn Superman grounded-ish Superman.
yeah, you can like I think you would get think we would get a more grounded Superman video game than anything else before we get an intergalactical traveling one. That's for sure. I'm hoping if they do end up giving us a Superman game, which Superman games of the past have struggled with power scaling, but they do find a. That's another thing with Flash. Like Flash moves so quickly, you need so much.
Or even a Flash game.
Oh, there you go. Flash moves so quickly that the processing power on any hardware, like remember, if they make this, it's got to be able to play on PC, it's got to be able to play on PlayStation, and it's got to be able to play on Xbox. Only the new gen consoles, obviously, because you can't make these games on old gen. But how do you how do you make how do you make Flash feel super quick? Make his combat feel super responsive and super fun. You know what I mean? Because combat's got to be fun. He's a fucking speedster. Who do you have him fight? Like, what kind of mundane options will you do? Like, save people from a burning building or something? You know what I mean? But That's another thing, like power scale. Like if you can basically do anything and go anywhere, but you're limited to one city, it's gonna feel weird.
Or Nightwing game or Red Hood game where you only play Red Hood or Nightwing. With no Batman.
I think it'd just be cooler to have just other IPs. Like, um, like even games that don't have to necessarily be open world. You know what I mean? A Green Lantern game where you gotta protect, not necessarily Earth, but just a galactic. Maybe there's some sort of, galactic thing going on. You don't have to play as specifically Hal Jordan. They could even give you the options to play as, certain types of uh,
We did
lanterns.
have Green Lantern game and it flopped.
Yeah, that was a movie tie-in though. I'm pretty sure that was a movie tie-in game. Movie tie-in games normally flop. Pretty sure it was a movie tie-in game. Yeah, it was. Those games normally flop. They're made they're made quickly and they're made to kind of tie in with well, not necessarily tie in with a video game, but they're made to kind of progress a movie story. Those games have always been terrible. Like the Amazing
With
Spider-Man,
Ryan Reynolds.
yeah, the Amazing Spider-Man game, which was a movie tie-in game to, um, the first Amazing Spider-Man game. It was fun, but it was terrible. The first Sam Raimi Spider-Man game was terrible as well. Like it limited you to just being able to swing in the air. Like you couldn't hit the ground at all. I'll be back.
No rush homie, maybe you can get a drink homie. Or even a Young Justice or Teen Titans game would be good. Hey Billy, what's happening? In playing Rugby League 26 Billy. I'm ATM just eating.
Back. I'm excited. Well, not excited, but I'm kind of keen to see this Captain America and Black Panther video game. Keen to see what this
Okay, cool,
what that's
Billy.
all about.
Teen Titans or Young Justice game would be sick.
Yeah. You could always spectate them. Okay, no, we won't do that. I'm kind of thrown a little bit. I'll try and make something else. Ooh, okay. Feel like that's a cool looking like a fun shape. Oh, shit. Fuck man, I'm so hungry. I probably will hop off for a bit soon. And then we'll make one jersey and maybe hop off, go make some food, go have a shower, um, and then I'll come back on. Okay, try this out. Okay, let me just have a look at
What about a
Townsville's.
Constantine game?
That could be fun. It could be. Just depends on what kind of elements would they like. What would you be doing? Um,
Fighting stuff like supernatural and weird. Go to hell and back fight demons.
Okay, let's have a look at Townsville's land layout. Townsville.
NGL would not mind supernatural game with like Sam and Dean where you play as a hunter.
Yeah, that could be cool. Okay, a lot of mountains, a lot of water. A lot of mountains, a lot of water. Yeah, could be cool. Um, like the newer games nowadays, they don't innovate. And a lot of them all feel the same, which
It would have lot of support. BC Supernatural has lots of fans and Supernatural still really popular.
yeah, but I mean, if the gameplay is boring and if the storyline is boring, then nobody's going to support it. Like, especially for a game that has so many seasons, like, you're going to need to innovate a storyline. You're going to need to introduce gameplay elements that aren't boring and that aren't, monotonous and just, that aren't go here, collect this, kill this demon. You know what I mean? Or go here, kill this demon. Go here, kill that demon. Like, maybe if it had like not a detective kind of mode, but like a mode where you had to kind of figure out a demon or a vampire or whatever, try to investigate a certain area, um, and then try to figure out what kind of weapons or what kind of mythical kind of stuff you have to bring on that battle. Could be quite fun. Have a main hub area, but it's not quite sure how you would do that. And then like I said, most games nowadays feel exactly the same. They're just bloody boring. Like everybody copies each other. That's why I mentioned that this Wolverine game just looks like Spider-Man, but set with Wolverine instead. But looking at that trailer, it looked pretty decent. But I've seen the gameplay play leaks. And
You would make like the show, where you have level character and every time you level up you get harder supernatural characters like 7 Deadly Sins kill.
yeah, just be like a level by level game. Um, suppose it would probably turn into a live service game, so they could tie in shit with the show. Maybe have a season one, well, not necessarily like season one of the show, but have a season one of the game. Have like maybe you know I don't know how many missions, but have quite a good amount of missions that follow the show. But you know, I don't know how well a tie-in video game like that would work. Maybe if it was online, they'd probably have a little bit more to it. One person can be playing Sam, one person can be playing Dean. It's like phasmophobia, but supernatural. You know what I mean?
And you get weapons like Sword of Michael Thor's hammer. If you know what I mean. Online you can make her own character, but you do missions to leave lapel.
Yeah, that could be fun. I probably wouldn't play it, but it would be pretty fun. Probably be fun to watch, that's for sure. I'm not too much of a fan of live service models of games where you just do shit just to like level up, not level up, but to just like unlock cosmetic shit. Like that's I don't know that kind of gameplay loop bores me. You gotta gotta play this game on this weekend because there's a new weapon that's going to be added only this weekend. Like that bores the fuck out of me. Like that's one of my main gripes with this skate game at the moment. It feels like everything is literally just so you can unlock loot boxes, and it's kind of boring. Like the skating is fun, but it's fucking boring.
What would piss me off would be trying to fight God at the end of so probably be no God. Hardest character would be killing the 4 horsemen.
Yeah, I suppose so. I haven't watched Supernatural since like the first maybe 3 seasons back in the day, so I don't really know anything that really happened in it. Let's make this a little bit smaller.
They fight God at the end, they go heathen hell purgatory, and fight Michael Lucifer. It's really good, but got fuked at the end BC of COVID.
Well, interesting. Interesting. Very interesting. I want to go see what this looks like. Don't really have anything in mind at the moment.
But they beat God at the end.
Okay. A lot of that gets covered, but we can just stick most of the designs in the water. Fuck's sake. This game. Okay. Let's try and get this thing back. So we could try and finish off this thing. Okay, so what I want to do is copy and paste this a few times, but change the color to be a blue. Fucking hell, this yawning. I need to have some food soon. Then go have a shower. Maybe that'll perk me up a little bit. Okay. That's not gonna work. Yeah, it's not gonna work. So I'll have to do. What the fuck's my cursor? I'll have to do a new design on that part instead of copy and paste of that. That's fine.
I'm going to my parents' house for dinner, homie. I'm going soon anyway.
Alright, bro. Hope you enjoy your dinner. We'll have to move this blue background part over a little bit more.
I'm back from doing the dishes.
Nice, well done. think that's cool. Yeah, we'll do. Long neck turtle.
Find the supernatural show more as comfort show.
My comfort show, a show that I put on whenever I feel like there's nothing that I want to watch is King of the Hill. King of the Hill, or the earlier seasons of um, the earlier seasons of Futurama. Fuck, I love those shows, man. But if we're talking live action, I would go. What's a comfort show live action? Probably. My Name is Earl. I could watch the shit out of My Name is Earl, bro. I rewatched the whole season. I think it was like last year or something like that. Fuck, man. Forgot how good that show was. I'm just trying to be a good person. My name is Earl.
Hi bro.
Something, Noah, how are you?
Supernatural gets hectic form like S3 S15 BC, lot more happens, kinda have grind out the show.
Yeah, see, I'm not really that type of person. I don't really like grindy kind of shows. Like, I have the attention span for those, but they just don't interest me. Uh, continuation of stories, that's fun in TV shows for me, but, I kind of like more or less like a one-off kind of episodes, hijinks, more sitcom kind of, stuff where there is a continuity line and, they can dip into those sort of episodes that can, um, hang on those continuity episodes, but it doesn't feel like, it doesn't feel like a grind. Like, like Malcolm in the Middle, for example. That show is super fucking fun. I can watch the shit out of that because it's got everything that I like. It's not something that you have to know what happens in season one to know what happens in season two. You know what I mean? It's just a show you can literally put any episode on and it's great. Another show like that is Everybody Hates Chris. Like, that's
Back in
another
our
good
day,
show.
Seinfeld.
Seinfeld's good. I like Seinfeld. Seinfeld's boring, but it's boring in a way that's funny. Seinfeld.
Seinfeld was good.
Yeah, I didn't mind it. Another show like Mork and Mindy, the remake of like talking about old shows.
They have one-off episode, but they still keep to the main story. Like they crossed over with Scooby-Doo and stuff.
Yeah, I've seen that. I've seen that crossover. Well, I've seen clips of it. But like I Dream a Genie, like I've seen those shows when I was a kid. Not the old school black and white version, but the newer version. I think that's a fun show. Becca, I like Becca, even though Becca's very fucking boring. I like that show. What's another show that's kind of boring? Cheers. I like Cheers. Happy Days is fucking cool. For an old show, it's fucking sick as. The Fonz is the man. Oh shit.
Peaky Blinders is a hectic show NGL.
Yeah, I kind of stopped watching after the first season. I don't know. It's a cool show and all, but it didn't draw me as much. Like, I could probably keep watching it, but I don't know. Just I lost interest pretty quickly in that show. Yeah, I lost interest pretty quickly in the Peaky Blinders. I recognise how good it is. It's just, you know, I like period pieces as well, but I don't know.
They brought in Tom Hardy, which was sick.
Yeah, I know about that. I've seen a few clips, but you know, it's alright. I don't know. I kind of prefer older TV shows, like TV shows that I either watched as a child or you know were just airing when I was a child, because they have like a better vibe to them. Like, you know, they have like more of a charm. Like, whether it's practical effects or you know linear storytelling that doesn't, you know, you don't have to worry about anything else. Like nowadays,
Sopranos would be good watch.
I've seen a few episodes of Sopranos. You know, nowadays every TV show leads on to another TV show. You know what I mean? Like you watch one TV show and then a character from another show that you don't know gets their own fucking, you know, TV show kind of thing. It kind of bores me. It gets fucking old really quickly. Yeah, I'm not accusing Peaky Blinders of doing that. I'm just saying, you know, that's a thing that a lot of modern day TV shows do, or not TV shows, but streaming shows. Like you have to do homework to kind of keep up with the universe that they're building. Like even The Office, bro. The Office was so fucking good. I watched the original Office, which was the UK Office, and fuck, that was so funny, man. Like awkward funny. 2 days ago, somebody uploaded a Rugby League Live 4 Warriors career mode. Oh wait, that might be because it's 6 hours. That might be edited from a while ago. Give me a second.
You should watch MR in between. It's an Aussie show, only went for 3 seasons, but fucking so
Uh,
good.
I've seen clips of it. Doesn't look too bad.
You passer.
What's up, Joe? How you doing, bro? How you doing? Haven't seen you for a while, bro. Thought you were dead. Okay, let me put this James Graham podcast back on real quick.
Good yourself.
Yeah, I'm doing well. Just trying to fucking get this logo cursor to pop up on my screen, but logo creator is broken.
Nor I just focus on school.
Nah, that's fair, bro. That's good. Good to see you.
Back from the brink.
I'll show you the kangaroos real quick. This is the kangaroos. That's their home, their new home. All teams have better logos as well, so they have like I made the logos on PC to make them a lot more clean. But there's your home. There's the away. Indigenous. Yeah, so should be able to download this Women League. Oh, I forgot to put the sponsors on the back of the shorts there.
That looks sick.
There's the Anzac, which is a Kokoda Four Pillars memorial. So there's a place in there's a company that does like, what are they? They're like trail hike kind of things, and this is one of the places you can visit on that trail hike. I think it was made specifically for it, but that's the Anzac. Pretty cool.
Yay.
Then the comic book jersey, which is the Flash. And then the preseason jerseys, but you know, we got all the teams here. Eagles. Tiny Flowers.
This is sick, bro.
Bondi. Stingrays.
When those sessions start?
Season. I'm not sure. Not sure. We got one more team to fill out the roster, which is the Mud Crabs. I believe it's the Mud Crabs. Pretty sure they're the last team to fill out. We've got one more jersey to make for these guys, which is the Indigenous. We've got the Anzac to make for these guys as well.
You should try the Winston Nivelle.
Already have. But he plays 3-minute halves, so you basically only get one chance to do anything. But yeah, I've already versed Winston.
Are you making Curry knockout?
No, I can't. You can only have 25 custom teams, and I've already got 17 custom teams.
Both. Don't touch my truck.
It's it's quite annoying. But yeah, they may eventually change that. But I'd probably have to. Oh, pardon me. I'd probably have to make a new account to make those, because I would probably run out of.
Who won against Winston?
Winston beat me. Because his team had Nathan Cleary, Edwards, Burton, Pappenhausen. Um, who else did it have? Pappenhausen.
Yay.
Um, Kiraz, Payne Haas. He basically had all the big names. He was playing a God Squad team, and I was playing as my Crocodiles, whose highest player is 87. So I got towed up. Well, not really, because it was 3 minute halves. I got beat 12 points to nil.
He's a nerd, that's why face with tears of joy. He doesn't hop off the game.
I could beat him. I can beat him if we played longer than 3 minute halves. I just don't know how to play 3 minute halves because I'm not the type of person that just spam palms every time you get a chance to spam palm. You know, I like to somewhat play
Yeah, you do.
realistically. You know, I like to play somewhat realistically. Kick the corners, try to smother in defence, short balls to score tries. You know, I'd rather score a try that looks good than score a
Winston is
try
why
that's just
he's
passed.
playing team like that.
Yeah. I mean, it was his custom team, which is understandable. If you're going to play with a custom team, you might
That's
as well
why
play
he's
with a.
ranked like top 3.
I was, bro, I was on Premiership. I was ranked top one in the first week. Bro, I was carving up the first week. It's not that hard. The game isn't hard.
I rather offline.
I didn't play I didn't play like for the last 2 months online basically. Ever since we got custom jerseys, and I still finished top 5%. That should show you how easy it is. I didn't play and I finished top 5. How does that make sense? Fuck's sake, this game, bro.
Hey Salty, what's up, homie?
Let's see, do I get my ship back? So I can. Thank God. Alright, cool. At least I know where one of my copy and paste buttons are. Copy, paste.
I blocked Winston BC, he was doing my head in.
Fair, bro. Fair. It's just it's just what do you call it? A natural progression of uh, what's the word? He's not a docile character. You know, I'm a docile character because I'm a docile person. Um, Winston is over the top because I don't know if that's his actual personality or if he's just putting on an over the top character because that's kind of what's best for clips and stuff like that. You know, whenever you're clip farming, it's best to be hype about whatever clip. You know, especially when you open up packs, it's good to be hype because that sells the fact that your streams are hype and the game is hype.
Bro, when you get over 15% of downloading the game, all you do is just kick goals, and you don't get to choose it, no.
Yeah, I know. It's because the game is still fucking saving. Put the PlayStation in rest mode. It'll go quicker. Put the PlayStation in rest mode. Fuck's sake. I hate this game. That's fucking scary. Nathan Cleary hasn't lost a day game in 2000 and something days.
But never seen more
What the
biases
fuck?
than what Winston does.
What do you mean? I don't know if he's no, I don't know if he's biased or he's just, trying to keep a positive attitude about the game. That's the same as Matt Galaxy. Like, it's just trying to keep a positive attitude towards the game. That's all it is.
How do you put it in rest mode for Xbox?
Is there even an option? I'm not sure. Maybe Google it. Google it or YouTube it. See if that's an option. I don't even know if that is an option.
Where did Maluquaiti go face with tears of joy?
He's got work, and like he works, so he's probably focused on that. And
I
he
play
doesn't
it for fun.
enjoy the game that much. So why would you play and stream a game that you don't enjoy?
Classic Doggies fans.
I wouldn't say it's a Doggies fan thing. I think it's just he doesn't enjoy the game as much. And why would you stream and play the game if you don't fucking enjoy it? I wouldn't stream and play a game I didn't enjoy.
He brags on like it's best game in the world. Like I understand you have try be positive, but game is hard to be positive about. Maybe Luke should play it offline.
Don't think he has time to play it offline. Yeah, it's been 4 weeks, bro. Fucking hell. What about his lives? When was his last live? 4 weeks ago. Maybe he's sick. I don't know. Let's see, can I look into my Instagram on this?
It's been a long time.
I'll give him
Bro
a message.
Winston says so many good things about the game than loses, and says the game is dog shit.
Hold on, let's see. Did I add him on Discord? Pretty sure I have him as a friend on Discord. Yeah, I do. Bless me. No, bless me again.
Broncos can easily beat Panthers. Bless you, homie.
I message Luke. See.
No problem, homie.
Message Luke. See if he's all good. I hope he's all good.
Who said easily it won't be easy game, it's the Panthers lol.
Yeah.
Broncos can easily beat Panthers.
Hey, bro, stop saying that, man. Stop saying that. You're gonna jinx us. You're gonna jinx us. Superstitious much.
They just need to shut Cleary down and don't let him find space.
It's not just Cleary though. Cleary's. It's not just Cleary. It's the whole team. At least I don't think it's just Cleary. I think there's a lot more strike all across the park.
Well, yes, Broncos just need to use their line speed and move up. TBF, when they didn't have Cleary and Dean, they struggled.
They struggled. They still was. They were still scoring points though. Like Cleary obviously gets him out of trouble with a lot of his kicking game, but you can't really put pressure on the kickers nowadays, so you can't stop, him from getting kicks away. Like I think you need to stop the offloads more than you stop Cleary. Hmm.
It's kinda hard to beat a team that has had a massive comeback. But I feel like
Yeah,
Broncos will win.
they have a lot of momentum. Panthers have heaps of momentum, and I mean, you give Panthers just a slither of a hope, and they'll take it.
Cleary, the golden boy reference won't let us even get near us, just like reference doesn't let teams get Walsh.
It's not the ref, it's the NRL. It's a rule that the NRL made. Like, yeah, the refs have got to adjudicate it, but it's the NRL that brought in these rules. The referees don't make up the rules, the NRL does. The NRL obviously want, halfbacks and shit to shine. So they brought in a rule where you couldn't fucking basically tackle them while
Yeah,
they
they
go for a
find
kick.
space, they are going to use it. That's what they did against Doggies.
Yeah, it'd be interesting. I'm very excited. It'd be dumb to say I wasn't scared.
They should let players tackle them when they kick it.
Yeah, but it's just, it should be like that, but it's just something that they don't allow anymore. I don't know why, but it creates a world where halves are more dominant you know, than what they really are. Like
Not cause it could cause injuries.
in the era of Lockyer and Thurston and Cronk and all this, like, and even eras, way before that, you know, to be a half that dominated, you really needed to dominate, and you couldn't dominate if you had a bunch of forwards that were constantly coming at you, constantly smashing you. You know, like that's like Andrew Johns, right? Like the reason what made Andrew Johns so good is he would get his forwards to target the other half. Like that's a smart half. You you limit the range of where their half can play from, and you limit the whole opposite side. You limit their opportunities because you know he's been getting smashed all day in attack by a raging defense. Now you can't do that, which makes really mediocre halves look somewhat decent because they're just allowed to get kicks away. But yeah, there is a risk of injury, but not if you do it safely. There's a way to tackle safely while getting the kick off, and we've seen that in the past. Like it's
Then
more,
what's point of tackling? Of course you get injuries, just aim at Cleary's chest or his legs.
yeah. But then they'd call it a tackle in midair because he left the ground. You know what I mean? So you can't really win. The fuck?
Broncos need to target Cleary's left leg cause he injured that earlier this year.
Yeah, you can't really target his left leg though. Like, how are they going to target it without it seeming dirty?
Ooh, what, he's gonna go cry to his dad or some shit? I mean, still making a tackle.
Yeah, you can do it. Like, obviously that's a good tactic, but without it, if they did that, it'd come off as dirty, and it would, it'd probably give them. There'd probably be a lot of penalties that would come out of it. I would feel.
Tired hearing of him. How in defense, just like putting your shoulder into his thigh while making that tackle can't be dirty.
Um, depends, man. Like, you know, like it would be harder than you think to just aim at his leg. Like anything could happen. Those sort of tackles can go wrong so quickly. Like you could go to aim for his legs,
Yay.
he moves, or you slip a little bit, and then you tackle him below the knee, which is a cannonball tackle, which is a penalty. You know, the cannonball tackle, the third man in, where he goes for the legs, that is normally that's normally looked at as a coward dog act kind of tackle.
Not like from the back.
Let's have a look at this. Might jump off soon. I'll go
Here's
see what I can
kangaroos v
make.
crocs.
See what I can make for some food. I'll have a look at this jersey. And then I'm gonna go have a shower. And I'll be back.
The best rivalry in BSBC.
I just wanted to see what this jersey looked like in game.
Why still don't get why party got done, but Haas gets hip dropped, but they don't check that like TF.
Because it wasn't a hip drop. His body didn't hit the ground
I like
first.
the new intro.
The hip drop is when your body hits the ground first. That's not a hip drop. It wasn't a hip drop. Like it's in the name, hip drop. Your body drops to the ground and your full weight drops down with it. That didn't happen. Anyways, I'll be back. I'm gonna hop off, go make some food, and I'll be back.